tries to get outside of the right side, but it's going to be a tackle made by Jeremy Evans after a pickup of 1 yard.
Nice play by Evans to not let him get too far outside to try to get a big gain there for this third down.
3rd and 6 upcoming.
It will be 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
A 2-by-2 set for the offense of ITAWAMBA. The one high safety, Zach Andrews, stands in the middle of the field. Press coverage being played up top by Cheney. Now he backs out. Looks like it's going to be a zone look from Hines' defense. Carter rolls out to the left. He's destroyed and intercepted. It's Jeremy Evans along the right sideline. He's got a chance to score it. Across the goal line he goes, and Hines is on the board. Right into the hands of Jeremy Evans, and he takes it back for 6. The 49-yard interception returned for a touchdown. The spark this Eagle team needed. Here comes the PAT unit onto the field. They're looking to make it a 10-7 game. Hollingsworth is on to attempt the PAT. Cox the holder. Andrew Tate, the long snapper. Snaps good, holds down. Hollingsworth makes it 10-7. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back in this 10-7 ball game after.
For more than 40 years, the Hines Meat Market has provided select, choice, and prime meats to our local community. Pick up some ribeye steaks hand-cut by students at our meat merchandising program, or Hiney Ho smoke sausage you can only find here. The market offers beef, pork, chicken, and catfish. We also carry sides, desserts, and Doc's Gourmet Seasoning. Visit the Hines Meat Market in Porter Hall on the Raymond campus of Hines Community College, or give us a call at 601-857-3721.
Tanner Hollingsworth is now on to kick it off. ITAWAMBA has 2 guys back to return on the 10-yard line. Jermaine Strong along with Cameron Haynes back to return. Hollingsworth takes a step, 10 backwards, a couple to the side. Now approaches, left foot planted, right foot through. It'll be caught at the 10, returned out by and tripped up at the 27-yard line as Jermaine Strong goes down.
Down at about the 28-yard line, 18 yards on the return.
An 18-yard return.
First and 10 at their own 28. Correction, 27-yard.
Hines' defense back on the field. It was a really nice play to finish that last drive, obviously, there, Steele.
Yeah, just the spark they needed, like you said. Now we got a little rejuvenation on this Eagles team here.
1st and 10 from the 27. A 3-by-1 set, 3 receivers to the right side. French up the middle. He's hit immediately. And looked like Hines, they jumped up and down. I thought they were celebrating a fumble, but it was just a big tackle up the middle. As Vivian's in the middle, he's able to make the tackle after just a short gain of half a yard. Man in motion, right to left. That's Ethan Miner. Carter keeps it off the left side. He has a little running room. He's going to go down just before the marker. It's going to break up a 3rd and 2.
Slides down at about the 36-yard line. Gain of 8.
Big third down here for the Eagles to try to get off the field to give this Eagles team a chance to the lead here and late in this third quarter.
East Central still leads Gulf Coast 24-21 late into this ball game. It's in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 1 upcoming. Can Hines hold him here? Man in motion. Ethan Miner stops at the right tackle. Now goes to the left side. The handoff. It's French, and they're going to look to spot him what looks to be just a half yard short. It is. They're going to spot it a little short.
Doesn't look like the offense is coming off the field just yet either.
On the play, it will be 4th down and 1 yard to go.
Here comes a power set. If they don't get this, this leaves Hines in some really good field position. It looks like there's going to be a timeout called. It's going to be taken by Hines. We'll take a break with them. When we come back, we'll have more Hines football action.
I think the biggest reason that I would choose Hines would be the relationships that you have with your peers. For baseball guys, we stay in the dorm. All of us are together on the 2nd floor. So kind of having that camaraderie really brings us together. Most days we're spending 3, 4, and then when we play games, we're spending 6, 7, 8 hours together. The close friendships that you make, I think has definitely made an impact on me. And I'm very thankful.
It looks like the offense is going to stay on the field in what looks to be a power formation. Carter underneath. Center, couple fullbacks to his right and left, almost at the line of scrimmage, and a running back behind. Let's see if they go just a quarterback sneak. That's what it looks to be. And the far official comes in to spot him. No signal yet by the officials. First down. White hat calls for a first down.
Mighty close there for the chains. The Indians keep it moving here in this 3rd quarter.
Clock rolls under 2.5 minutes here in this 3rd quarter. Carter with the back French to his right side. Man in motion from left to right. They're going to toss it out to the right side. It's Ashby. He tries to get the edge. Pushed out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 6 yards. They may give him an extra yard up to the 45, so it'll be a 7-yard pickup.
Isaiah Bolton on the tackle for the Eagles.
Two-by-two formation. There goes Ashby, motion right to left. They toss it backwards, a lateral to Ashby. He's tripped up, and just enough for a first down. He picks up 4.
Carl Odrick on the tackle for the Eagles.
1:04 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Again, ITAWAMBA did it in the first half. They're just trying to run a little bit of clock here late in the game, and a 10-7 matchup. Three receivers out wide to the right side for Carter. Carter takes it, now hands it. And tripped up. French goes down after a gain of 2.
French is the ball carrier. Tripped up at about the...
And for the first time tonight, Mississippi Gulf Coast takes the lead against East Central 28-24.
Looks like
It's
the Indians
Ellis.
I think the Indians are going to take this one to the 4th here.
Ellis comes in and makes a tackle there on that first down pickup of 2. And still, I believe you're right. The Indians will take it to the 4th quarter. It's 10-7. ITAWAMBA leads. However, Hines battling their way back in it. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more Hines football.
Therapy, proud to serve the state of Mississippi. Elite Physical Therapy wishes all the players a healthy and successful football championship season. Elite is proud to serve the local communities with multiple locations providing secure outpatient therapy and sports medicine services. Our centers specialize in post-op rehabilitation, manual therapy, concussion management, and orthopedics, providing patients convenient scheduling and access to care within 24 hours. If you suffer from an injury, visit myelitept.com to find a center near you. That's myelitept.com. Elite Physical Therapy, proud to serve the state of Mississippi.
I wanted to go into nursing because I really enjoy helping people. I love everything about nursing, and I initially wanted to do this years ago, so I'm actually coming back to, fulfill a career that I'm really passionate about. HINDS is absolutely wonderful. Your teachers are passionate, and you can tell they love what they do, and it really makes everything just come together and enjoyable.
It will be second down and 8 yards.
2nd and 8 coming up for ITAWAMBA here in the fourth quarter. They lead it by 3. Tylen Carter, the quarterback, moves his running back Charleston French from left to right. Carter, a sophomore out of Choctaw County. Man in motion. It's strong. They hand it to French. French up the middle. Pick up a 3 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Vivens and Co. in on the tackle.
3 yards. Bringing up 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
We'll see Willie Miller come in at defensive line. Let's see if this ITAWAMBA offense goes to the air. They've been working on the ground a majority of the night. Just 13 pass attempts for Carter. They've rushed for 134. A play fake. They got a man open down the field. It's going to be caught, and it's going to be 6 for ITAWAMBA. It's TJ Atkins. A fake screen. Has the guard sleeping. And Atkins is going to get this team back on the board. And he's also going to get himself 15 yards.
There is a flag on the play.
A little taunting penalty as he ran right past the Hinds sideline after the catch. It is going to be an unsportsmanlike on Atkins. It's going to be enforced on the kickoff, so the touchdown that Hinds just scored is gotten back by ITAWAMBA. So it's now a 9-point game following a PAT. It possibly could be 10. Jackson on to kick the extra point. We talked about it last week. This Hinds team, what they want to happen as far as postseason play is up to them at this point. They have Gulf Coast. They have Colin ahead as the PAT's up and good. 17-7. Like I was mentioning, the postseason hopes, it's up to them. They're going to have to win to get in, and that's all you can ask for is it to be in your own control rather than relying on maybe somebody to make an upset down the road. But you have Gulf Coast ahead of you. You had Colin ahead of you and 2 wins against 2 very tough opponents, don't get me wrong, but could have gotten you into the playoffs. But now you're down 10 against ITAWAMBA here on homecoming at home.
And back to that touchdown that we just saw, they kind of set up for that double move. They went short pass, short pass, short pass just throughout the game and then set up that double move for Atkins for 7. So it was just a nice play call there by the Indians.
ITAWAMBA will be set to kick it off from the 20-yard line. Their kickoffs haven't been extremely deep either. So this could really set Hinds up in some good field position. Hollywood and Henderson back to return.
Deep to receive for the Eagles is number 11, Jarrell Boyd, and number 18.
And they'll stand on the 25-yard line, the 2 return men. Let's see what Itawamba does here on this kickoff. Jackson approaches it and will have a high, deep kick. It's going to be caught at the 20 by Hollywood. Hollywood brings it out. A good return across the 40-yard line, tackled at the 45.
Terrell Boyd on return for the Eagles.
And Hines will have good field position here on the drive. Let's see if they can take advantage of it and do it fairly quick as they trail by 2 scores. And Itawamba has done nothing but drain this clock here in both the first and second halves.
First and 10 from their own 40.
And here comes the offense led by Roman Mula. Jaden Reed will be the back. 3 receivers to the right side. If you're going to take a shot, I think now is the time to do it. They're going to look underneath. They have Pollard at the 50. He's going to lower his shoulder and get knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Bring up a short second down. Here's Reed up the middle. Lowers his shoulder, enough for a first down and more. Pick up a 3 yards for Jaden Reed.
Also like to see some tempo here, like you said, down 2 scores. Have a little sense of urgency here to try to get in.
Mula tonight, 11 of 16 through the air. I'd like to see him continue to get in rhythm. Also does have that interception. He's going to take a shot down the left sideline. It's to Michael Lott. Overthrows him as Lott runs into some coverage. Bring up 2nd and 10.
Looks like Mula wanted a flag right there, but not going to get it.
Looked like Lott may have gotten a little forearm to the chest while he was slowed down once he got to that defensive back. Mula's been good rolling out to his right. He's got 3 receivers there. He does just that, throws it to the sideline. Tiptoe catch is going to be made. It's Pollard. Pick up a 5. Pollard's been able to make a couple plays along the sideline. Here comes the 3rd down play. Henderson in the backfield. 3 receivers left. Pollard to his right. Single coverage. This could be a dangerous time to roll right, but he's just worked all night. Henderson takes it on the draw. Across the 35. He's going to have just enough to move the chains. Ball comes loose after he's down. And again, we mentioned the tempo, and right now they have it, and it's been working offensively. They need to find a way to continue to go.
6 yards and another first down. Eagles.
Clock rolls down to 12:15. Mula pumps. Nowhere going. He's going to tuck it up the middle. Falls ahead. He was looking for Pollard on a double move. Gave the head fake. Pollard went with it, and the defensive back stayed disciplined and over the top.
You also had McCarty Johnson across the seams. Fairly open there, just had pressure on Mula there.
Here comes a 2nd and 4. Terrell Boyd up the middle. Again, falls forward. These running backs have been falling forward. Always a good sign when your running backs can fall forward for a gain of 1 or 2 extra yards on top of the run. Chains move again. Up to the 20-yard line.
First down. Eagles.
They'll go hard count. Looks to the sideline to get the play call. 3 wide to the left side. Mula drops back, takes a shot at the end zone. It's caught by Pollard along the sideline, just in front of the pylon. He goes up and grabs it and gets a toe down.
Nice play by Mula to get the ball out quick before that safety had time to recover to that route for a first and goal for the Eagles.
Looked like they were trying to bracket Pollard there, play one underneath, play one over the top. Mula fits it just in. Ball's on the 3-yard line, 1st and goal for Hines. Hollywood to the right of Mula. He'll take it. He's going to be tackled. Looks like at the line of scrimmage, 2nd and goal. Still from the 3-yard line. Jaden Reed now comes in. Mula keeps it off the right side, makes a cut, dives forward. Maybe a gain of 1. Brings up 3rd and goal. You would like to get into the end zone here. A field goal is still not the worst thing in the world, making it a one-score game.
You got to kick it. She's got to get points.
Whistle blown. And it looks like ITAWAMBA will take a timeout. That'll be their first of the half. Excuse me, their second of the half. We'll take one with them. Be back with more Hinds football.
And so forget the football team will be back.
I think the biggest reason that I would choose Hinds would be the relationships that you have with your peers. For baseball guys, we stay in the dorm. All of us are together on the 2nd floor. So kind of having that camaraderie really brings us together. Most days we're spending 3, 4, and then when we play games, we're spending 6, 7, 8 hours together. The close friendships that you make, I think has definitely made an impact on me. And I'm very thankful.
Goal from the 3-yard line. They've attempted to run it twice down here. Let's see what they go with here. Once was Hollywood, once was Mula.
It will be 3rd and goal.
And here comes Jaden Reed back out. Cam Williams also in the game, the tight end. Maybe a power formation. They'll load the box one-on-one with every receiver on the outside. Mula rolls out to the right side, has a man, touchdown, Tyrell Pollard in the back of the end zone. Money Mula finds Pollard, and it's 17-13. Hinds makes it a one-score game.
Huge conversion for the Eagles, like you said. Possibly put this in a one-score game. 9 minutes left to play.
Hollingsworth on for the PAT. Tate Cox, the other part of the battery. Snap good, hold down. Hollingsworth makes it 17-14. Cannon goes off in the end zone, and Hinds finds a way to punch it in down at the goal line. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more Hinds football action.
I wanted to go into nursing because I really enjoy helping people. I love everything about nursing, and I initially wanted to do this years ago, so I'm actually coming back to, fulfill a career that I'm really passionate about. Hinds is absolutely wonderful. Your teachers are passionate, and you can tell they love what they do, and it really makes everything just come together and enjoyable.
Hollingsworth and company on to kick it off from the 35-yard line. Can Hinds get the stop here and give the offense a chance to win the ball game late down the stretch? Hollingsworth, deep kick. Caught at the 9-yard line. A return, tripped up and tackled at the 29-yard line. Jermaine Strong on the return.
22 yards on the kickoff return. 30 on the tackle. Quintaris McRae on the tackle for the Eagles.
McRae makes the tackle there for the Eagles on the return. And here comes that ITAWAMBA offense led by Tylen Carter, who coming into the ball game just 5 of 10, 104 yards, a touchdown, a couple interceptions, and 43 yards on the ground. However, hasn't looked like that type of player tonight. Has shown his ability through the air and on the ground, yes. Run up the middle, a pick up a 3 on first down. Carter tonight, 8 of 14, a couple touchdowns. Also 10 carries for 37 yards, along a 12 for him. ITAWAMBA going to try to burn some clock. They've picked up a couple after a couple. As we have a final from Mississippi Gulf Coast, 28-24. They knock off East Central after trailing by 2 touchdowns at one point in the second half. Second and 6, man in motion right to left. They'll throw it out to him in the left flat. And a big tackle made on the outside. It was Bolton who comes up and sheds a block, makes the tackle.
Yeah, playing soft coverage there, and the Indians tried to take advantage of it, but Bolton wasn't having it and came up and made a play there for this third down.
3rd and 7 after a loss of 1. It's going to be a 3-receiver set to the right side for Carter. French in the backfield. They'll send Minor in motion right to left. Carter rolls out to the right side. He's going to throw it. It's going to be caught along the sideline. They say he gets a foot in. It's Atkins who makes the catch along the far sideline. Goes up high, points it, and brings it back down to move the sticks. An 11-yard gain, and the clock continues to roll. There for a second, it looked like he overthrew him, but Atkins goes up tall and makes the play. 1st and 10. Carter keeps it along the right side. He's going to get pushed out of bounds after a gain of a couple. And the ITAWAMBA team just continues to get a couple yards after a couple yards. As it's now 2nd and 7. They've stayed ahead of the chains tonight, which has really been the reason they found themselves moving the ball so successfully. 250 total yards for them tonight, but really doesn't speak the volumes of what this offense has done. Here's French up the middle. He has one man to miss. He gets past him, breaks another tackle, past the 20, and will be tackled just inside the 20-yard line. Lagarde somehow gets caught up to French before he's able to get in the end zone.
Yeah, he's been having 5-6 yard gains, and now he finally got one to break here in this fourth quarter.
It'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 15. And it looks like we'll see a new back. We'll see Cooper Wood, the linebacker, come in and take a snap and get dropped for a loss of 2. When you think of the offenses tonight, Steele, you've seen a lot of clock run in between plays, and that's what ITAWAMBA has done all night. However, still able to gain up to 250 yards this far in the game.
And like you said earlier, they're staying ahead of the chains, and that kind of helps, cater to that run game they like to do as well.
It's going to be 2nd and 13 upcoming for this ITAWAMBA offense, all the way back to the 18-yard lines where the ball's spotted. 3 receivers to the left side. Ball's on the ground. Carter picks it up, a broken play. He's hit in the backfield. Cheney comes up and makes the tackle. Maybe picks up 1. It's still going to be 3rd and long. And again, Luke Jackson just 4 of 6 on field goals this year.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of the play calling is here for the Indians. If this is two plays here, or do you go for the field goal?
3rd and 13. Clock is dwindled under 5 minutes to play. It's 3 receivers to the left side. Carter has his running back, French, to the left. They hand it to French on a counter. French has some space. He has one man to beat. He's not going to beat him. The tackle's made, and it looks like a flag's going to drop onto the field. Likely going to be a holding call. Cheney comes up and makes the tackle after a gain of about 7. Excuse me, it looks like a gain of 3. It's going to be a holding. And they're going to back him up. Still going to be 3rd down. This time it's going to be 3rd and just about 20 yards.
Result of the penalty brings the ball out to the 25-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 20 yards to go.
Fresh set of defensive linemen come in. Likely another passing down here. 4:36 to play in the ball game. Carter watches the clock dwindle under 10 seconds, the play clock. French up the middle. It's going to be a gain of about 4 yards to bring up 4th down. Hines has 2 timeouts left. They're going to keep him in the pocket.
William Harry on the tackle.
And it looks like it's going to be a 38-yard attempt.
3 yards on the play.
Somebody zoom out and just be ready to hand over the camera when he takes it.
Luke Jackson on to attempt a 38-yard field goal.
4th and 16, Luke Jackson on to kick the 38-yarder. Snaps a bit high, holds down, kick is up, and kick is good. That one would have been good from about 60. He has the leg, just drills that one through, and it is a 20-14 lead for Itawamba. So Hines will have a chance to tie and then win it here with 3:33 to play. They're going to put the ball in Roman Mueller's hands and let him do some magic. Tonight, Mueller, 14-20, 113 yards, a touchdown and an interception.
Hines also has 2 timeouts as well if needed on this drive.
Luke Jackson now on to kick off. Henderson and Boyd back to return. They stand at the in between the 10 and 15-yard line, the two. Jackson takes his steps, makes sure everybody's ready, and here he comes to approach it. Kickoff is high, deep. Boyd goes back. He's going to field it at the 1-yard line, looks to bring it out. He goes out to the right side, across the 15, makes another man miss, now stops, looks to go left. He has a hole and just gets tripped up at the 24. If he breaks that one, he's gone. It looked like a dangerous return from Boyd. He goes right, tries to bounce it outside, stops, goes to the opposite direction, and just barely gets tripped up.
Yeah, a lot of green grass in front of him if he could, withstand that shoestring tackle there by the Indians.
We've talked about it all year. They've been close and close and close to breaking one big, and right there's just another one that's going to be close. 1st and 10 from the 24. One safety high. Looks like they're going to bring pressure. Now they drop back into his zone. Mueller steps up. He's going to run to the left side. He has some green grass ahead, a pickup of 9 yards. Did have a receiver, looked like open well down the field. Walker ends up making the tackle after a gain of what they say is 8 yards, 2nd and 2. The handoff up the middle, swallowed up by Itawamba's defense. Scott comes in and makes the tackle on Jaden Reed. A loss of 1, brings up 3rd and 3.
Tackle by Jamarian Scott. Lost the yard of the play, 3rd and 3.
Where will Hines go offensively here? Mueller rolls out to the right. We've seen it a lot of times. This time tucks it. This time gets the first down with his feet. Across the 35, all the way up to the 37-yard line. Roman Mueller moves the chains.
You'd like to see a little tempo here with 2 minutes left to play. It looks like we have a man down here for the Indians.
So Itawamba does have a man down there at the line of scrimmage. It looks like it's just a cramp. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more Hines football action.
I wanted to go into nursing because I really enjoy helping people. I love everything about nursing, and I initially wanted to do this years ago, so I'm actually coming back to, fulfill a career that I'm really passionate about. HINDS is absolutely wonderful. Your teachers are passionate, and you can tell they love what they do, and it really makes everything just come together and enjoyable.
Hinds won last week. They walked it off in overtime. Roman Mueller, the touchdown run, a 1-yard touchdown run. That walked it off last week, and they do it again back-to-back weeks. 3 receivers out wide to the left side. Ball's marked on the right hash. 1st and 10. Mueller drops back under pressure, steps up. He's going to escape. Tosses it now out to Jaden Reed. Reed's got some space ahead of him across the 45-yard line. Knocked out of bounds at the 39. Roman Mueller again makes some magic happen. Finds Reed on the sideline.
Nice awareness by Reed as well to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
1st down, Eagles. Mueller out to the right side. It's Pollard. Pollard makes a man miss. He's going to now get upfield across the 30. He goes out of bounds. Marked at the 28-yard line. Clock stops. Mueller looks to the left, makes sure everybody's set along the trio there. Mueller drops back, under pressure. Throws it over to Pollard, but out of reach. Looked like, again, he was just trying to get rid of it, get it into a place where if anybody's going to catch it, it's going to be his guy. But really not looking for a completion as he was under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, at that point, you just got to live for another down here close to the red zone.
2nd and 10. You almost love to see him get something to the left side of the field so then on 3rd and short, Mueller can roll out. And this time he rolls out to the left side. He stops, has to come back to the right. He gets a couple big blocks. Now Mueller takes one down the sideline. It's caught by Pollard. He's going to go down at the 19-yard line. There is a flag. Maybe an offensive lineman down the field. It's going to be an ineligible downfield. That's going to hurt. And it's going to push it back to 2nd and 15. It was Saquon Miles who was downfield just a hair too much.
You kind of tend to see that on those long plays, just linemen kind of losing their way once a play goes that long.
It looks like we're seeing Malachi Townsend on the field for the first time tonight. He'll be the receiver to the boundary side of the field. 1:30 to play. Mueller drops back. He's got a man down the seam, but he's under pressure and takes the sack. It's going to bring up 3rd and 20. And Hinds is going to take a timeout. We're going to take one with him with 1:23 remaining in the ball game. Hinds has a 3rd and 20 upcoming after the break.
Elite Physical Therapy wishes all the players a healthy and successful football championship season. Elite is proud to serve the local communities with multiple locations providing secure outpatient therapy and sports medicine services. Our centers specialize in post-op rehabilitation, manual therapy, concussion management, and orthopedics, providing patients convenient scheduling and access to care within 24 hours. If you suffer from an injury, visit myelitept.com to find a center near you. That's myelitept.com. Elite Physical Therapy, proud to serve the state of Mississippi.
Impact Fund, please visit
1:23 to play in the ball game. 20-14, Itawamba leads Hinds. It's 3rd and 20. Let's see what this defense does. They're going to bring some guys up. They're playing one safety deep. Now they're going to drop some more guys deep, probably a deep zone here to keep everything in front. They send Boyd out into the flats. Mueller takes a couple steps to the left. He has Boyd on the sideline. Boyd catches it. He's got enough for a first down across the 15. He's brought down. Mueller again makes something happen on the run.
Done it all night, just finding somebody, creating a play on the run time after time here.
Clock stops momentarily. Now they'll start it as the chains get set. Mula to Boyd. Boyd up the middle. A strong run of 5 yards. He's inside the 10-yard line. Tackle made by Zach Pratt. And clock will be stopped. A timeout will be called. We're going to see who the timeout's going to be called by. It's going to be called by ITAWAMBA. We'll take one with them when we come back. We'll have more Hinds football action.
For more than 40 years, the Hinds Meat Market has provided select, choice, and prime meats to our local community. Pick up some ribeye steaks hand-cut by students in our meat merchandising program or Hiney Ho smoked sausage you can only find here. The market offers beef, pork, chicken, and catfish. We also carry sides, desserts, and Doc's Gourmet Seasoning. Visit the Hinds Meat Market in Porter Hall on the Raymond campus of Hinds Community College or give us a call at 601-857-3721.
"57 seconds to play. 2nd and 6. Ball spotted at the 7-yard line. It's Jaden Reed in the backfield alongside Mula. Mula looks to throw, escapes to the right side. Now he's going to be brought down back at the 15-yard line. And Hinds is going to take a timeout now. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long. We're going to keep it here. They're behind the sticks. And still, what do you do now? Mula's been making plays all over the field. I think you keep the ball in his hands.
Yeah, I think you keep the ball in his hands, let him create something in the pass game, and obviously you're in a 2-down territory situation, so, kind of pull out your best 2 plays here and let it go.
We saw it on the last 3rd and long. It was him and Boyd that made the big play along the left sideline where they both just went off script a little bit, scramble out to the left. The defensive player guarding Boyd took his eyes off of him for a split second, then Boyd takes off behind him. Let's see if Mula can find a way to get outside the pocket or if they just move the pocket even where he's been good and find a way for him just to create something on the outside. 2-by-2 set. Mula stands on his 20. Play fake. Looks over the middle. He has Pollard. Pollard inside the 5. He's going to be brought down at the 2-yard line. A nice route there, slant over the middle. He has them, and Pollard's now. Reed up the middle. Reed's going to be brought down. Clock continues to run. 31 seconds to play. I think you run a play here. If you don't get in, then you clock it. Mula off the right side makes a cut. He's brought down at the 3. Now it's 3rd down. Now they're calling for him to clock it. No, they're going to signal something in with 10 seconds. They got to go. They got to go quick. 2 receivers, both sides. Mula takes the snap, drops back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. It's intercepted. Intercepted by ITAWAMBA. They run the clock out, and he's going to take it all the way back to the house. Zach Pratt, a 100-yard pick 6 that ends the ball game. ITAWAMBA takes the win, 26-14. And they will improve to 2-5 on the year. Hinds drops to 3-4. And just a heartbreaking loss after driving all the way down the field, getting it down to 1st and goal from the 2. And that's going to be the final. 26-14. ITAWAMBA comes away with the win. They seal it with a pick 6 with no time left on the clock. And we'll go ahead and take a break. When we come back, Stephen Harper will give you all the stats from tonight's ball game.
For more than 40 years, the Hinds Meat Market has provided select, choice, and prime meats to our local community. Pick up some ribeye steaks hand-cut by students in our meat merchandising program or Hiney Ho smoke sausages you can only find here. The market offers beef, pork, chicken, and catfish. We also carry sides, desserts, and Doc's Gourmet Seasoning. Visit the Hinds Meat Market in Porter Hall on the Raymond campus of Hinds Community College or give us a call at 601-857-3721.
Hello. I wanted to tell you about a new spectator opportunity we have for this upcoming football season at Joe Renfro Stadium. We have created a new tailgate space on the southwest corner of the stadium where there used to be trees. We have tents available for those individuals that are interested in renting some tailgate space before the game and during the game. If you're interested, call us or email us for pricing and reserve your space now.
Back to Joe Renfro Stadium, where ITAWAMBA has spoiled Hinds' homecoming 2023 by the score of 26-14. And